Good evening and thanks for joining us. Illinois' Scott's Law requires drivers to slow down and move over when someone's on the side of the road. It applies to both emergency vehicles and everyday drivers.
But recently, Illinois State Police are catching more people breaking this law. In 2022, Illinois State Police reported 23 move-over law-related incidents where 8 troopers were hurt.
News 10's Caleb Bryant spoke to one trooper. He has more on what this law means for drivers and first responders.
Patrice Rondrell, unfortunately, these violations can lead to injury or death of a trooper or a driver. That's why troopers are making sure that drivers are living up to the name of the law, and that's to move over.
We're really telling people, move over, slow down, pay attention.
Melissa Albert Lopez is a trooper with the Illinois State Police. As a trooper, a big part of the job is making routine traffic stops on the side of the road. She says being alert can only go so far.
It can save you in a lot of situations, but it also comes down to a car that's driving 80 miles per hour right at you. Your alertness can only be so safe. People are out there getting hit.
There were 23 violations of the law in 2022. So far in 2023, 18 troopers have been hit by people not abiding by the move over law. And for those who don't move over, the penalty can be pretty big. The first offense can cost a driver up to a $10,000 fine.
If that violation is in conjunction with a crash where property is damaged, now you're also adding in a suspension starting at 90 days up to a year. And if someone else is injured in that crash, now you're looking at a suspension up to 2 years.
Every county road or interstate is different, but troopers try their best to make sure that they're being as safe as possible for themselves and the drivers.
We do try to get to a safe spot. We take that into account when we're making our traffic stops, and the value of the stop is where we're at worth the end point here.
Now, if you're the one getting pulled over or you're just pulling over yourself, it's important to get off the road as much as possible, especially if there's a grassy embankment near you. And if you see someone that's pulled over, just remember to slow down and move over. Reporting in the newsroom, Caleb Bryant, News 10.